Hey, what's up? This is me. Um, this is a story about basically this hypersexual bipolar woman named Fiona James. Um, I know I don't look good right now, but I just woke up and I'm dealing with a lot right now. Um, I care for this woman like no other. Um, I've got PTSD and this shit has been wrecking me. I've known her for about 4.5 months. Um, I met her someplace that ain't too nice, and I never really know the girl that much. Um, Apparently, to what I see, she lived like an hour and a half away from me. Uh, I was really in a bad position in my life, and I wasn't able to really see her at all. Um, she had to come over and see me. Um, she started talking about all kinds of weird shit in the very beginning, like she was a sex phone operator. And I was a little disturbed about that, but first off, I knew that she was getting sexual, so I first asked her, when I first met her, about once or twice, in fact, do you have any STDs? And then after having sex with her for a little bit, she came out, and I had unprotected sex with her. And basically, she came out eventually after me asking her again because I was noticing she was really messed up and disturbed from what I was seeing. Just not knowing her that much and knowing what I knew about her. And then I asked her, do you have any STDs? And then I believe around that time, she started saying she had herpes. I thought, by this time, I obviously have to have herpes because I just had unprotected sex with her a couple times, and it's probably going to flare up. Again, during this whole thing, I was really concerned about her for what she was saying. She was basically saying how she tried to kill herself, and, and then later on told me that she was abused at age 6 sexually by her brother. Well, I don't know anything further on about that. Could be worse, but I don't know. I'm trying my best to maintain, and this has been a horrible, horrible event for me. During this 4.5 month period, she started saying she was linked to this pillow whisper sex thing, and she said it was on the internet, right? Again, I was like, well, if it's on the internet, there's probably a video out there because most things you do on the internet requires video. Now there's not really that much phone sex operations going on, at least mostly over the phone. Um, and then during this whole time, I would be like, I'm seeing you on porn, I believe, but I don't know. And I constantly asked her if she was cheating on me. Um, she kept on saying and confirming that she never cheated on me, and it got so bad. I was like, if you're cheating on me, you need to tell me so I can get an STD test. And so you can get an STD test. During this whole time, I dramatically took care of her through a ton of manic attacks, which I don't believe she was even taking her medicine, from what I'm seeing. It has been horrible. I've been totally manipulated, and it seems like, I don't know, she's more of a narcissist because she doesn't even fucking care, and she keeps on saying that she never cheated on me. Well, during this time, I started seeing disturbing things with her children, and how she was treating them. They were very disturbed. They were going through tantrums on a constant basis, even when I was on the phone with her, even around her when I was over her house with those kids. I started making calls systematically to child services, um, just concerning what I was seeing. And then during the end of this relationship, during this 4.5 month relationship, basically having tons of sex, like 80 to 100 times, like mass sex. And I was starting to think, like, she keeps on saying she doesn't trust me, and she's got these distortions that don't make any sense. And, I'm like, why is she having sex with me, first off, if she's, doesn't trust me? And if she doesn't trust me, a person that is taking so much time and care and connecting with them on almost pretty much a daily basis, what I'm seeing, and always constantly telling them care about them, love them, everything under the sun. I'm like, this has got to be some stupid ass shit. Excuse my language, but I just noticed a lot of things that were major signs of cheating. Just seeing it on the internet and just knowing it. But I couldn't really grasp it because she was lying so much, and I trusted her. I didn't know what else to do at the time. I was pretty lost. Um, Basically, this whole thing is a major shit show. I'm trying my best to maintain. Um, but again, later on during the end of the relationship, after me giving her love, care, and really trying to be there for her, I was talking to her, right? And then like her kids, I called her a couple times and she picked up the phone. It looks like potentially she picked up the phone and she was having sex. Then I called back a couple times, maybe once or twice after that, or maybe just once. And her kids picked up and said, "Help, David." Um, then in return, I've been noticing a lot of things. I really care about kids, and I don't like them being haunted or disturbed. So I told her that I was going to call Child and Family Services on her if she doesn't pick up the phone right now and talk to me. She said that she was over her mom and dad's house. Um, so I knew her mom wasn't going to put those, to my knowledge, not put those kids in danger. So I asked her if I could talk to her mom. She said her mom and dad are there, but her mom's sleeping. So I said, "You wake her up because I need to talk to her to make sure those kids are okay." Um, and then she said that her mom was sleeping, basically. And I said, "I don't care. You wake her up. I need to talk to her to make sure those kids are okay." After that, basically, she confirmed that her mom wasn't there, and then she asked, "Well, can I talk to her dad?" Her dad's a major alcoholic, and I didn't really trust him that much. But again, I wanted to make sure those kids were okay, and she confirmed that her dad wasn't there. So I said, "Are you even over your parents' house?" And she, to my knowledge, said that she wasn't. After that, I told Child Services basically what I heard and what was going on. Um, they told me to do a wellness check on those kids. I then did a wellness check on those kids with the police, and apparently they came over her house and she wasn't there. They cleared it, and those kids weren't there. She left potentially what she said the neighbor said hours ago. Later down the road, basically, I found out recently that she has 6 sex offender charges on her, and I believe they're mostly from having lewd acts in front of her children. Um, it's disturbing to say the least. I'm trying to do my best. I should have never cared for this woman because she doesn't care about me, nor did she ever care about me ever. Um, And I can see now that you should never tell a narcissist anything about you because they'll use it against you even if you haven't done anything wrong to them at all. Ever cheated, ever been disloyal, really tried your hardest for them. And basically, I'm getting harassed, what it seems like, or potentially even stalked. My keys during this time of she finding out and me telling her and confirming her finally at the end that she has been having sex with other guys. Basically, I just my keys have gone missing in my apartment. My identity has been stolen. 3 people are selling it on the internet. Basically, everything has gone ape shit wrong. I have no money right now. All of it's taken away. I don't really know what's happening, honestly, and a lot of times it's messed up, and I don't really know what to do. I'm trying my best to maintain. Um, I don't know what to do from this point on. I'm just this innocent victim in all this shit, and I don't know anything right now. I know nothing at all. Um, and apparently, she's been trying to get money off of me. She's got over $350 through wire transfers and stuff, and it's been disturbing to me because I was thinking, I know I should be taking care of a woman, but again, it doesn't make any sense why she always wants something in return when she comes over here. Maybe minimum, or maybe gas money, or maybe something major. It's just always something that she wants. There's hardly any times during this 4.5 month period I've been with her that I haven't had to provide her or give her money for something. Um, I know that ain't love. No one cares about you that does that. They don't. And, she's got a lot of distorted thoughts. Um, she believes that, potentially that people have mind control powers over them, and that her ex husband is talking to her in her head, where she's been getting upset about me for things I don't even fucking say. And I've had to later on confirm that during this relationship, and it's been really disturbing to say the least. And I just don't know what to do in this situation. You should, again, never tell a narcissist anything about you, your desires, your fears, your anguish, because they will intact do that and try to hurt you even more. It just happens. It happens all the time. Um, and it's very bad. Like, they will end up fucking attacking you. Excuse my language. They will attack you in ways that are manipulative and very, very disturbing, to say the least. Um, it's been trying for me, really, it really has, and I'm trying my best to do what I can. Um, I've done nothing wrong to this girl ever, to her nor those children. And I just a lot of times are messed up, and I don't really know how to handle it. Because I have PTSD, um, and I've been researching how this affects people with PTSD, and it gets very, very upsetting, very upsetting. And you know, I just hope that someone that sees this video can understand, how things happen, and how narcissists try to hurt you at a very, very bad level. Um, and if you're with a narcissist, don't tell them anything personal about you. Um, if you know they're truly a narcissist and you can see that, then, basically make sure you stay away from them, because they will try to hurt you in ways that you cannot even imagine. And it doesn't have to be physical. It doesn't. She's even tried to hit me once, and around her kids. And I've had to calm her down, and I've had to really calm her down through a lot of manic attacks. And later on, I started researching how to take care of them. And you have to give them extreme loving and care, hold them, kiss them, love on them, be with them on a constant level to make sure they aren't going to hurt themselves, or they aren't going to go in a bad situation. Again, I should have never given her any love. She didn't deserve it, nor did she care, from what I'm seeing. Um, but this is just my information. I'm doing this on the phone. Um, and I hope everyone can have a great day and understand that this stuff is real. And people sometimes are just so messed up that there's really no helping them, because they don't want to help themselves. Okay, man. Bye.